What's up, motherfuckers? What's the motherfucking deal? What's good? Birthday girl. Hey now.
Hi, my birthday was actually...
Doesn't matter. Happy birthday. It's your birthday week. It's your birthday month. We're going to turn the fuck up all motherfucking month. Cheers. Happy birthday.
That's what I like to do. That's what I like to see.
That's why you fuck with me. My little baby 20. Hey, 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 hey. Right. Okay. Hang on. All right, what's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? I hope everybody's having a good fucking week. End of their week. We're at the beginning of February 2021. It sounds weird saying that now. And you just had a birthday, so how does it feel to be old? Because you're always making fun of me for being...
I'm barely 28. Mm-hmm. I feel like 28 is pretty close to 30, though, so...
So what do you consider, like, over the hill?
30. No, I'm just
30's
kidding.
Over the hill? Wow.
I'm kidding. No, I think like 40's probably like, sheesh, you're getting old.
Yeah. Everything starts blowing out. All your fucking check engine lights start coming on your body.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you feel the same? You feel like
I feel the same. I mean, I've always felt the same. I don't feel like I don't know. I guess I'm not mature enough to be 28. I feel like I'm still like 20.
Yeah.
Maybe 22.
I feel the same way sometimes.
Yeah.
I feel the same way. So how was your birthday? How was your week?
I had a lot of fun. My birthday was a lot of fun. I'm a real chill person, so I just wanted to stay home. But I got lots of love from everyone and lots of gifts. But it's not about the gifts, but it's about like the thoughts. Like you could have bought me my favorite bag of chips and I would have just been so happy.
That's true.
But yeah, I just felt really appreciated and cared for. And I shout out to everybody that said happy birthday to me too, because that really makes me feel special.
Yeah, that's cool. Like, whenever it's my birthday and stuff, like, I don't expect gifts from everybody. I expect gifts from only a few people, which is like my parents and you. That's it. Anybody else who gives me gifts is like a bonus. I kind of wish they wouldn't give me gifts too, to be honest, because that makes me indebted to them. That makes me feel like, oh fuck, like okay, like when people give me a Christmas gift and I didn't get them nothing, I'm like, fuck, now I gotta go get them something.
Not
like
necessarily.
This year.
That doesn't matter. People give because they want to give, not because they expect something back in return.
I know. That's not what I'm saying. You're missing the point. I feel like I have to give people something whenever they give me something. Okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
I don't want to accept. I don't want somebody to be like, man, I give them a gift and they didn't give me nothing, even though they might not ever say that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want them. I don't want to feel that way. Like fuck. I accepted a gift and I didn't even remember their fucking birthday because I'm horrible with fucking remembering birthdays. I barely remember my own birthday.
Yeah, that's true.
It's really true.
It is.
If it wasn't for smartphones, I wouldn't even know your birthday was on Facebook. If it wasn't for Facebook,
I have to always be like, oh, so and so's birthday is this week.
I
and
know.
Like, oh, okay.
First of all, you have 50,000 cousins, so whenever every other weekend is one of your cousins' birthdays.
That's
it's just too much to keep up with. It's really so much to keep up with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then people like my dad, he used to get gifts for everybody in his whole fucking country of Nicaragua. He used to sell. Used to give everybody in the whole country gifts. Everybody who worked for the same company as him, even if you're not even working with him, like in the same store, you know, you still got a fucking gift. The janitor, the fucking mailman, the fucking...
Oh, my
God. Dude. But he's one of those people that just likes to give gifts.
Oh, yeah. He doesn't expect anything in return.
I like to give gifts, too.
I love to give gifts. I love to see how happy it makes people.
Right. I like to give gifts, too, but I don't like to get them and then not give them back something. You know what I mean? So I feel like I have to fucking give a gift to like people. I don't know. It's weird how I feel sometimes. Like if I had the money to give everybody fucking gifts, I would give everybody gifts. Like all like their birthday, Mother's Day, Christmas. I would give gifts, all the time if I had the money, which I don't have the money. I'm broke. Very true. Very true. True story.
Oh my God.
True story. So we got a big week this week. We got Tom Brady, who is the fucking GOAT. It's his 10th Super Bowl appearance. Crazy. It feels weird. I was talking to somebody there. I was like, oh, well, yeah, I'm watching the Patriots game. And oh, fuck, it's not this. It ain't the Patriots in the Super Bowl. It's Tom Brady.
Did somebody really say that?
No, I said it.
Oh, you said the Patriots game.
Yeah, but what I meant was Tom Brady. Because him and he's been a Patriot his whole life.
Yeah.
And he's gonna play until he's like 80 years old. It feels like he's 43 right now. It's so crazy, dude.
He might just maybe get this last ring and retire.
Mm-hmm.
Just might be his plan.
Man, that guy's fucking perfect, dude. He's like a dime piece. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like no homo. Like when girls think of a dime piece, like okay, he's athletic as fuck, super rich, very handsome, hot girlfriend, hot wife. He's a great father, from what I see and what I believe.
Him being super handsome.
Heard he has a big cock too.
Oh my God.
No, I'm just kidding. Howard Stern was saying that on the air. He was like, I bet he has a big. I fucking hate him, dude. He has everything.
Howard Stern is so ugly.
I bet he has a big fucking cock too.
A lot of people look better than Howard Stern.
Oh yeah, for sure. Howard Stern is definitely he's almost like a puppet type of character. Like
his ugly curly hair.
You know what I mean? I mean, I'm not saying that I'm the world's most handsome guy in the world, but.
You are.
I
was about to say, you are. I was waiting for you to finish fixing your eyebrows and admiring yourself in the camera. I never was always this handsome, believe it or not. Oh my God. I was no, dude, like I'll be like in middle school or something, or like like in junior high, trying to like talk to girls, and I was always so shy. I had the worst fucking pickup line. Really?
Yeah, dude. I just was really bad.
That's funny.
Kind of ugly, kind of out of shape, kind of like now.
You no.
I feel like I got a hair right here.
You uh-oh.
Yeah, girls would go like they would see me coming to them, and they would like turn around real quick, and they would just fucking talk to like their locker.
Stop the cap.
You know what I mean? They would just like go the other direction when they see me.
Cap.
I used to be one of those guys. Where's my hug?
Oh my God, it was so cringy.
Yeah, it was bad, dude. I had zero game.
Oh my God.
Zero fucking game.
You look the exact same.
So you're saying I'm ugly still?
No, I'm saying you look the exact same back then.
Nice.
So I don't understand. You're full of it. You just want somebody to tell you that you were just handsome and charming and funny.
True.
And everyone wanted to be around you because you were the life of the party. And
I might be a little.
You just want people.
I might be
to
fishing for a little compliment. I might be fishing right now.
Yeah, that's it.
You took the bait though. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So let me look up. Actually, I think the over under for the game is like 56. Which means
I don't understand that.
Okay, so they have to go like a combined score. When you say over under, the combined score is going to be over or under 56 points.
Okay.
So like if one team has 30 and the other team has 26,
yeah,
that's 56 points.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm actually going to take the over on this game because these two fucking teams, Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady, they're like scoring fucking machines. I'm expecting them to throw like 3-4 touchdowns each. I feel like this thing is stuck in my headphones.
What is it? Oh my God.
It's one of your long hairs. My hair's not that long.
Actually, it's probably Gabby's hair.
Gabby?
Lolita.
So I'm thinking about taking the over on the game. The Chiefs are the favorite by 3 points. So they should win.
They're the favorite?
Yeah.
Really?
By 3 points.
Maybe everybody just wants to see Tom Brady lose.
I think a combination of that and, the Chiefs are Super Bowl champs last year. He's younger, he's more athletic. But Tom Brady's obviously, the GOAT. Mm-hmm. But Patrick Mahomes has definitely the potential of beating.
Do they have the best record in the NFL this year?
I don't know. I don't know the NFL record. Let me look up NFL records. So 16-2 versus 14-5, and I think 16-2 was okay. Well, that's including the
The win at the
postseason
playoffs?
wins.
Yeah.
Yeah, the postseason wins. So
So it's technically
So they're
14
and 2. Yeah, 14. This is pretty damn fucking good, dude. Patrick Mahomes played a game with a fucking concussion.
Wait, so they both had the same?
Let me see. I don't know. I know that.
You don't know. Why didn't you
the
put
Bucks
NFL
lost
standings?
The Bucks lost 5 games during the season. The
2020.
Chiefs lost 2. So what does that tell you? I'm taking the Chiefs with -3. Even though I kind of hope Tom Brady he wins, and he goes out on a Super Bowl win. That how fucking epic would that be?
I'm definitely going for Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Only because I like his wife.
I'm like, dude, he doesn't need no more fucking rings, man.
Yeah, but
He's running out of fucking fingers to put all the goddamn rings on. He already has 6. This is going to be number 7. It's so freaking unprecedented.
It's amazing.
Speaking of presidents.
Oh, my God.
Our president, Joe Biden, has to be reminded that he's a president every fucking day, is what I hear. Every morning he wakes up. He's like, am I the senator?
I want no part of this.
Yeah. Nobody, like, dude, he signed already 50 executive orders whenever the Democrats already controlled the House, the Senate, the Congress, all that bullshit. I don't even understand all that shit.
Yeah, I mean,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't understand that shit.
I don't understand some of the laws that he's passed or that he's trying to, pass or whatever. They're a little confusing.
Yeah, well, one of the laws that he passed was the equal gender equality, some shit like that, which I already touched on that. Which it was a different athlete. It was a Argentina man that became a woman. Now it's a track star. You've seen this, the track star who is see, I feel bad for the girl that came in second place. You know what I mean? That she should have fucking won.
I mean, if someone wants to change their gender, like, that's fine. I don't hold nothing against anybody. People want to do whatever makes them happy. That's fine. It's just like a woman going and getting her boobs done or her butt done. Like, that's what you want to do. That's fine.
Right.
But that's not fair to the other women that were born women. And obviously you guys don't have the same strength.
Of course.
It's just not fair to me.
Either let the real women, do steroids.
Yeah.
Let them do fucking steroids.
That's
the same
true.
thing.
Yeah.
Either let them do steroids or just have no fucking genders. Have open genders.
But then
and
again,
goodbye women's sports.
Someone could say, well, women want equality, and we're giving them equality because we're putting men in their sports.
But that's not equality.
I mean, because technically it is, though.
See, I think they're fucking themselves over with that. I don't think real women, like the athletes, want a man, in the shower with them. Or
just because you change your genitals doesn't mean that you aren't
gay.
what you were born as.
Or you could be still straight. The man, the woman, whatever it is, he could still be attracted to women. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just because you get a sex change, I think that's gay. But a man can change to be a woman, and he could still be He could still be straight. But I guess if he's a woman, that would make him gay.
A lesbian.
Yeah. I don't know. To me, it's sickening. There was this guy on this other podcast.
Oh my God.
There was a guy on this podcast, and he was saying that that goes to show that a little girl can do anything that she wants to do when she grows up. She could be anything she wants to be when she grows up, as long as she's born a man. So, in other words, ladies, goodbye to your sports. No more WM. We're gonna see a real life Joanna Man. You remember that movie, Joanna Man? Yeah. Remember fucking Joanna Man, dude?
I do remember that
movie. Was so funny, right?
It was so funny.
A classic.
It was something that was not meant to be taken seriously back then.
Exactly.
I'm surprised if they probably fucking banned that movie even probably being on. I haven't even seen that movie anywhere.
I know.
They used to play it all the time on TV. Well, maybe because it's old now, but they don't play it anymore.
I watched that movie late. I rented it from Blockbuster. We used to have the fucking
kind of just like White Chicks. Remember White Chicks, where they go undercover and they be women and then they're being a different race at that.
I don't think they can do that nowadays.
I don't think so.
You know what I mean? They dress up as white girls and they dress up in white face.
Yeah. White face.
I guess what you call
thing.
it. I think it's fucking funny. Well, back then I thought it was funny.
I think it would be funny now. I mean,
I haven't seen the movie.
It's comedy. You can't. I don't know. People take stuff too
I know,
serious.
dude.
It's just
when
comedy.
Robert Downey Jr. dressed up in blackface, it was fucking hilarious. For Tropic Thunder, it's fucking hilarious, dude.
I know, and they get mad at him, and it's like, bro, blame the fucking directors. They're the one that wrote the script.
Nobody even got. I don't think they even got mad at him as much as other people have gotten a lot of flack online for going blackface. Dave Chappelle used to go on whiteface all the time on his show. One of the greatest fucking shows of all time, Chappelle Show. It was very short, 2 seasons, but
South
still.
Park too.
South Park.
They always single everybody out.
Oh my god, yeah, dude, they have no fucking filters, bro. I love South Park.
Oh man.
They actually had an episode on the transgender. It was a fucking macho man, a guy full fucking beard, just jacked to the fucking gills, super juicy, on all the juices. And he like competed in all these women triathlons and sports and weightlifting. He's kicking all their asses. You know what I mean? But everybody's being super PC, like PC Principal and his wife, Strong Woman.
Yeah.
It was so funny, dude. I gotta show you that episode. It's so funny.
I've never saw that episode.
I gotta show it to you. Hang on. Yeah. What? So you never really liked South Park, right? I mean, you've seen a couple episodes, but you never were into like South Park, The Simpsons, Family Guy, Rick and Morty.
No.
Those shows are fucking amazing, dude.
Rick and Morty's so bad. I cannot watch that.
I think I like Rick and Morty. Right after South Park, I like Rick and Morty. I think I like Rick and Morty better than Family Guy and South Park.
I don't like Family Guy either or Simpsons. I used to watch King of the Hill.
Oh, yeah. Those movies are all fucking classics. I mean, those shows are all fucking badass.
I like King of the Hill.
I like King of the Hill. I like Family Guy, Simpsons, all that shit. But the GOAT is fucking South Park, hands fucking down, dude.
Yeah, I like watching South Park now, but like back then, I just number one, I didn't have cable. Number two, if I did have cable, I wouldn't have been allowed to watch such nonsense. But
I like how South Park keeps up with current events. Like they had Caitlyn Jenner or Bruce Jenner.
It's like didn't you say they write it like every week?
Yeah, they write it like a couple of days before the fucking show premieres. So it's like super
up to date.
They had one with like Caitlyn Jenner after she just ran over somebody and killed somebody. Every time she fucking got in the car and South Park, she would run somebody over like randomly. Her face is all fucking twisted up like this, like how fucking Bruce Jenner is in real life.
Actually, she doesn't look bad.
Who? Bruce Jenner?
No, Caitlyn Jenner. She doesn't look bad.
This is the same person, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bruce Jenner.
She doesn't look bad.
She doesn't look bad for first of all, he doesn't look bad
for having a sex change. She doesn't look bad because
it looks like a fucking man, dude.
Maybe because you know that it's a man, but there's
fucking voice is, oh my god. Have you heard him talk?
Yeah.
He talks. Hi, I'm Caitlyn.
Oh my god.
Well, that's how he talks. He's a he's a track star, dude. He has so much, he's an old man now.
Well, that's what he wanted to do with his life.
Yeah, but you don't think it's a little weird that he waited till he's 70 years old to do that? And after he got kicked off the show,
maybe he just felt like he
I think it was a money
himself. I don't know. I mean, I don't know his life. I don't know what people go through.
That's true. That's fair.
Sheesh.
That's fair. I'm going kind of hard on them.
You are.
It just infuriates me whenever they want to do the sports. Like,
the sports thing.
I don't mean I'm sorry. I apologize. I don't mean to attack them if they're going through things in life, whatever like that. If you want to get a sex change, that's fine. What infuriates me is whenever they want to compete in sports with the real women who are born women, born with vaginas and
because it's just not fair. Because
clitorises and breastises.
At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Women and men, they're not equal in strength and speed, and it's just not. It's not the same. I mean, there's some girls that yes, they are stronger than guys, and they're, you know what I mean. There is, but I mean, most guys are stronger and faster than women.
Right. I seen this one girl on, I don't know, I was watching Instagram or TikTok. You know how you just mindlessly scrolling through your feed or whatever like that. There's this fucking huge black chick, big. I'm pretty sure she was a chick. I'm pretty positive on that. And she was born a chick, and she was deadlifting like 600 pounds, dude.
She's like the girl that won the Royal Rumble. What's her name?
I don't know who. I don't know her name. Who won? But
Yeah,
she's small though. She's small.
She's big.
No, I'm talking about the girl. Like was thick, like
huge,
like Nia Jax.
Oh, and she was big, like
big.
She's big.
Big.
Okay.
She was thick.
Sheesh.
She was pretty juicy. You know what I mean?
She's like Megan Thee Stallion on like steroids.
No. You made me say it. She was fat, okay? She was big and fat. Huge.
Oh, but she was able to deadlift 600 pounds.
Oh, yeah. She was like a power lifter.
Oh, wow.
She was really fat.
Oh.
You know what I mean? So not only did she deadlift 600 pounds in weight, she's deadlifting 300 of her own pounds. She was at least 300 pounds.
You don't fucking know she was 300 pounds.
I'm saying at least.
Oh, my God.
It could have been more. You're right.
Could have been less.
No.
Looks are deceiving.
I'm gonna find it, show it to him. Like, wow, dude. She had like two white guys spotting her and shit like that. Mm-hmm. She like, I bet you she can deadlift more than them and shit.
Wow,
crazy, man.
That is fucking crazy. How do people even get that strong? It's crazy.
I don't know. A lot of those powerlifters, not saying she did. A lot of them do steroids, and a lot of course, every bodybuilder. If you're a bodybuilder, you're on steroids. I think everybody knows that by now. It's fucking 2021, dude. If you're a bodybuilder, like those guys who go and they start flexing and they start, you know what I mean, Mr. Universe and all that shit.
Veins and shit popping out.
Everybody knows they're on steroids. You
everybody knows that.
A lot of actors who train for movies, stuff like that. A lot of them are on steroids, which I don't give a shit.
How the fuck do you know this,
dude?
Though?
If you're fucking Superman, if you're playing Superman, if you're like Hugh Jackman, you're playing Wolverine. You better be on steroids, dude. I'm giving you my fucking money. I'm giving you my $7 fucking to go to the movies. I want to see you fucking jacked to the gills. I want to see Superman.
You don't think they CGI any of that shit?
I mean, they probably fix it up a little bit, but not the muscles. You can't CGI. You know, that would be way more.
The fuck you can.
That would be way more expensive though to do that.
Oh no, but they can do it.
Yeah, but it's not their whole body.
Do you not want to believe that they do it?
If they call me right now, hey, we need you to get in shape. We need you to play fucking Goku for the new Dragon Ball Z movie. God. I'm taking everything, okay? I'm taking all the fucking PEDs, all the testosterone. I'm getting super jacked. You know what I mean? Balls are gonna shrivel up.
Oh my God.
You know. Uh-oh. All right. So, one of your favorite artists of all time, The Weeknd, is going to be performing at halftime.
I'm so excited.
What do you think about that?
I'm so fucking excited. I'm super stoked.
You think he's going to...
He's going to kill it. He's going to do some wild, crazy shit. I'm so excited for it.
He's going to go out there with the fucked up face and all that?
Oh, my God. I don't know. And if he does, that would be even better for us. So entertaining. I like stuff like that. I like artsy stuff like that.
So... where did this rumor start that it was either going to be the Super Bowl or the Grammys? He had one or the other to perform right?
I believe he's the one that came out and said it.
That's fucking shitty of the Grammys, dude. Because it's not the same weekend. It's not like you... It's not like he can... Like, he can't be obviously two places at the same time. You know what I mean?
I don't know what the big deal is.
I don't know
either.
why.
I don't know if maybe it's like a Democrat and Republican stance.
No, the fucking NFL is all Democrat. All the sports and all that shit's all Democrat.
I don't know what it is but a lot of people are against performing at halftime because of the Colin Kaepernick thing. Like ever since then, like a lot of people are totally against performing at halftime. So that's why I'm like, how long? The Grammys like, hey, either you perform for us, you can go fucking perform for them.
How long did that fucking NFL boycott last?
I don't know. It didn't
last shit. Everybody still watches fucking football. Everybody still, I mean, if this team let you go to the game.
But I think that's what it came from.
I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. You know.
Maybe I'm on to something.
I know all the Academy people, all the people at the Grammys, all the people.
All that shit's rigged anyways. Fuck them.
Of course. And he's not even nominated for any...
Nothing. Which is insane.
Insane.
Because Blinding Lights was one of the best songs of 2020. And yeah, exactly, like ever. It's like one of his best songs that he's ever made, and one of the best songs that a new artist has ever made. So
He's not a new artist though.
no, but he's considered a new artist. I mean, not new, like, you know, new, but like of this generation. You know what I mean? Not like one of those classical people, like not like a Michael Jackson or, you know what I mean, like older.
I don't consider The Weeknd new at all. He's been out for like a good hot minute, like 10 years.
But he's of this generation. He's not like a Backstreet Boys or an NSYNC or a Justin Timberlake or like not one of. That's what I mean when I mean new. Like he's of this generation.
I guess some people would consider him new. When I think new, I think like he just came out like 1 or 2 years ago. That's new to me.
No, there's hardly any of those kind of people that actually make it big now.
I barely even consider Billie Eilish new. She's already, No,
she's not. She's still new.
Okay, I guess. But she's not a new artist.
She won. How many Grammys did she win?
Okay, you're new until you drop your second album. When you drop your second album, you're not new anymore. That's the way I think of it. I mean, I'm not sure. The Weeknd already has like 4 or 5 albums at least, minimum.
He's of this generation for sure, though.
Well, there's another generation. We're already what? You're 28.
I'm trying to see.
You're
Weeknd's first song.
You're 28 years old now. Okay, you're not part of this generation.
Oh, of course.
This generation is 18 years old.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so yeah, look what the 18-year-olds.
See, his first song came out in 2010. So
okay, I said 10 years old. It was
11 years.
11 years ago. So it's not new at all.
He's new for. I mean, I don't know.
Just because you didn't grow up with him. That's what you're saying.
So to me, he's new because I'm 28. So like he's of this generation. He's not my generation.
It's all right. People have different
okay, well, I'm right.
Opinions.
Everybody else is wrong.
On what they call new. That's fine.
Kidding.
There's nothing in written in stone saying that, after
anyways, long story short, fuck the Grammys because
people are still gonna watch it. I mean, I'm still probably gonna watch. Even though the Grammys is trash. The Grammys is trash though.
I like to see who's nominated for this and who's
took home
fucking
20 Grammys last year. Some bullshit. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Billie Eilish she's. I don't see the hype.
She's good. I mean, yeah, right.
I don't see the hype.
Right.
I'm sorry.
She's good. She's different, but she's not like, oh my God, like she is like the next thing closest to God. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Maybe it's just because she's a girl and she's so edgy and she's just so.
What are the girls on top right now? Dua Lipa, Miley Cyrus.
No. You mean like in that genre?
I'm talking about music wise, like
Meg the Stallion. Don't even, bro.
Okay, if you go to Spotify, look at the top 10. Megan Thee Stallion is not in the top 10.
You want to fucking bet?
Yeah, I do want to bet. How much you want to bet?
Spotify.
I have Spotify.
Okay, top
I'll pull 10. Her up.
Don't try to fucking play her. If she's not in the top 10, she should be in the top 10.
Megan Thee Stallion. She is.
I think she was like one of the 100 most.
59th in the world.
She's
59th.
Like one of the most influential in the world now.
Right. But I'm saying, though, when it comes to listening to music worldwide, she's not even in the top 30, 40, 50.
What the hell ever.
She's 59. Now, I'm talking about like
Dua Lipa. Yeah, it probably dominates by a whole bunch of fucking guys, too.
No, it's not. Number 1 is like fucking Rihanna or some shit. Like, I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
No.
Okay, we'll see right now.
No.
Watch. Okay, we'll see. Rihanna's 19th. Miley.
Rihanna hasn't even fucking made music in 1,000 years. That's the type of dumb shit that
Miley's
I'm talking
20.
about.
What the fuck? I thought she was higher.
No.
Guess what's number 1? The Biebs.
Really?
Oh, he's number 2. Oh, number 1's Ariana Grande. Ariana Grande. Oh, she's number 3. Who the fuck is number 1 then, my guy?
It says driver's license Olivia Rodrigo.
I know Billie Eilish is top 10 for sure.
Taylor Swift.
Billie Eilish is 7th. Billie Eilish is number 7.
Harry Styles.
Bro, if
I don't know.
If
all those people are.
I know. I never heard of Harry Styles or Shawn Mendes or.
You've heard of Shawn Mendes? Okay. Don't even.
What I mean is, I don't know. I can't. If gun to my head right now.
Yes, the fuck you can. Stop the fucking cab, bro.
If there was a gun on my head,
put some respect.
Okay, hold on. If somebody told me to name one of his songs, I can't do it. If someone plays one of his songs, have you heard this? I'll be like, yeah, I heard it.
You know his songs.
I don't
know.
Harry
Styles, I don't know his songs.
What I'm trying to tell you is I can't name it. With a gun to my head, I can't name one. Either Harry Styles. What's the difference between Harry Styles and Shawn Mendes? What's the difference?
What the fuck do you mean? What's the difference? Shawn Mendes is better. A lot of people think that Harry Styles is better. I think Harry Styles was named like the most, like the best dressed of 2020 this past year.
I can't name. If somebody plays one of their songs, if somebody plays one of their songs, like, have you heard this song?
It's not my style.
I might say, yeah, I've heard that song, or I might say, no, I haven't. But if somebody told me to name
like
one,
a white Bad Bunny.
Okay.
I don't listen to Bad Bunny either. It's another one.
I can't name any Bad Bunny songs either myself. I
Bad
personally,
Bunny's just not my guy.
No, I don't like reggaeton. I'm not a big reggaeton guy.
Well, we don't know Spanish, so.
So what? a lot of the
we don't know Spanish, so of course we're not gonna listen to it.
Most of the world doesn't know English, but they still listen to English.
No,
records.
they know. I think it's a lot easier to listen to English than it is to speak English for like Hispanics or other people.
No, but I'm saying most of the world doesn't know English. That's a fact.
Like to speak it or to understand it?
It's both.
I beg to differ.
You beg to differ on what?
I beg to differ that most of the world doesn't understand English.
When I mean most of the world, if it's 51%, that's most of the world because it's 50, right? If it's more than 50%.
Well, Google it because I feel like you don't know what the hell you're talking about.
I do know what I'm talking about.
I feel like you don't.
Okay, hang on.
Ask Google, does most of the world know English? So it's such an easy language to know. Everybody else's language is just so much harder than ours. So ours is just the simplest one. I don't understand. They're so much more intellectual.
What percentage of the world doesn't speak English? 94% of the world doesn't speak English.
Not doesn't speak, doesn't understand. There's a difference. I can't speak Spanish, but if you ask me or talk to me in Spanish, I can understand some things, but I can't speak it back to you.
Let me put understand. I don't think they did. I don't think they're gonna have that. It doesn't even say that. See when people understand.
That's not
72% of the world doesn't use English.
Oh, but that's still as far as speaking it. Okay. I'm telling you, I see so many people that come in and out of my job, like people from different countries all the time because they come off those ships and then they come and their English is so bad, but I'll talk to them and then they'll be like, okay. And like they call me over there and they're like, hey, like, you know, like this one, this color I need in size. And then like they'll point their hands at me or their fingers, or they'll even bring me out like a foot. They will literally trace their child's foot and be like, can you measure this to a foot, like a shoe, and tell me what size it is.
Bro.
So they get it. It's us that doesn't get them.
Bro, because
we're lazy.
They don't understand English.
Americans are really lazy.
I'm trying to tell you, they don't understand English.
They understand. Well, they fucking understand me.
Okay, they don't understand me. Because every time I fucking talk to, like, a Mexican person that doesn't know English, right? And I'll talk to them, they don't know. Because they're smiling, going, yeah.
Yeah, but because you're not making it as simple as you can. A baby doesn't. A baby that's born in freaking United States doesn't know English either whenever they're born. Anyways,
we're getting way off topic. How do we even get to that topic? We're talking about the fucking weekend. And, yeah, the Grammys is bullshit. They don't have any of the good artists that I think that deserve it.
That's a good artist.
They have a bunch of artists that I never even fucking heard of most of the time, dude.
Yeah, that's true. I mean? That's really true.
I
don't even know who's nominated for any Grammys this year. I know not one. Did you see that they canceled the rodeo this year?
Yeah. That sucks.
Do you think that was a good decision to cancel the rodeo, or?
I think it was a good decision. Nobody, especially in fucking Texas. If you go to the rodeo, most of the time, you're probably a Republican. You live in Texas. You like barbecue. You like country music. You like, you don't give a shit.
That means that Democrats don't like country music or barbecue?
A lot of them are fucking. I don't know, dude.
I know that was bad.
That's probably bad, but I mean, dude, a lot of them wouldn't go to the rodeo. I know that.
You don't think so?
I don't think
maybe
so,
because they're like against animal cruelty.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Blah, blah, blah.
That's what I'm saying. Animal rights.
Yeah.
A lot of them are
I could see that. No, I could see that. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
A lot of them are fucking vegan.
And that's okay. I mean, I don't.
No, it's not.
I mean, there's got to be somebody out there to, fight for those kinds of things. But I believe in eating animals.
Right.
And I enjoy barbecue and, I like to have a good time. Not saying that you have to eat animals to have a good time.
Yeah, but I think it's a good call because nobody's gonna be. Now, did I want to would I have went? Yes, I would have went. No doubt about it. But do I think it was the right call as far as politics go?
Given the situation.
Yeah, I do because not everybody's gonna be social. Of course, nobody's gonna be social distancing.
It's not big enough.
A lot of people are going to be eating and drinking. Nobody's going to have their masks on.
Yeah.
Because you walk around the whole rodeo with a turkey leg or with a fucking...
sausage on a stick or something. On a stick, yeah, or a
drink. And then you're drinking. Yeah. So you don't have your mask on.
Yeah.
You're taking a drink every 30 seconds. Mm-hmm. No one's going to keep taking their mask off every 30 seconds. And...
yeah, I agree.
Yeah, so I just think that...
it was the right call.
It was the right call. Is it a bummer? Yeah, it's a fucking bummer.
It's probably like the first time in I don't know how many years that we haven't had a rodeo in Houston.
We went to the rodeo last year.
No, we did not.
The cook-off, sorry.
We went to the cook-off. We didn't go to the actual rodeo last year.
Right, but you walked through the rodeo.
We went the weekend
before it got canceled.
Bro, it was so crazy because
we
got back from Colorado and then it was like I was like, everybody, like, there's this plague going on in China.
I didn't even know about that.
I did. I mean, I can go all the way back to my Facebook post, and I was, like, making jokes about it, which I regret. But I was like, there's this plague in China, blah, blah, blah. So it was actually spring break week, and I took the whole entire week off, and I was like, I'm going to take the kids to the rodeo. We're going to go to the zoo this day. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. We went skating. So... we go skating. We go to the skating rink. Okay, great. We go to the zoo. So then we're at the zoo, and I'm telling my mom, like, okay, I bought these Lysol wipes. We're going to have a picnic at the park, but let's wipe everything down, blah, blah, blah. So then I actually get an alert on the phone that the governor is having a press conference, and he's like, immediately we're shutting everything down.
Right.
And so my mom's, like, freaking out, and I'm like, I told you this shit was serious, blah, blah, blah. And then after that, that was just it. Like, the kids never went back to school after spring break.
I know. That was so weird. Whenever the kids didn't go back to school, I was like, wow, shit's getting real out here, man.
Yeah, it was crazy. And I felt like...
it felt like a fucking movie,
It was such a bummer. And we didn't get to make it to the rodeo because they ended up closing that same week, too, because the governor was like, no, we're going to shut everything down. So then my job closed. Yours didn't. Yours stayed open.
All I remember...
because you were an essential worker.
Yeah, I was an essential worker. Back then, I was hoping I would get 2 weeks off, 3 weeks off. Now I'm... but dude, I remember going to the fucking cook-off. And...
the next week, remember, we got that report that someone at the cook-off actually had COVID.
Yeah, but it had to be more than one person.
Yeah.
I think I was one of them people.
Oh, my God.
Dude, we went to Colorado, right or wrong. No. I was super fucking sick the whole trip of Colorado. Before we left to Colorado and we came back, I got sick again. I went to the doctor like 3 or 4 times. He put me on all fucking different kind of meds. And I just laughed, like, kind of jokingly asked him, you think it's coronavirus? He goes, yeah, you'll be nose constantly pouring with mucus. And
that's before they knew anything about
I was like, okay. You know, like a good boy, you know.
No, they told you had the flu.
Yeah, told me I had the flu.
So you had taken meds like 2 weeks before, and then you were still on meds that week of.
I was sick, bro.
And you were, but you were better when we were in Colorado. You were better.
And then I still felt like shit.
But we got back, and you thought, well, I'm feeling okay. And then guess what you did? You went to a Roughnecks game.
Yep.
And you didn't take your medicine like for the past three or 4 days because I'm feeling better.
And I got to fight.
I got in a fight. And then he comes home the next day so and he's like, I feel terrible. I got to go back to the doctor because I don't know what the fuck this is, but I can't get over it. And I'm like,
let me see what happened with the fight.
Tis.
Let me see what happened with the fight. From what I remember, and from what I was told. So we're at a Roughnecks game, right? Me, my brother, and then my friend, and then my brother's coworker, right? So here's what I was told: we won the game, so I'm fucking celebrating, right? I'm fucking going crazy. I'm super fucking hammered, right? Because we were drinking before the game, drinking during the game, and we could like walk with a beer down the street. So I was drinking like literally walking to the game. So I had like 10 beers, something like that. I don't know, 10, 11, 12 beers. I was drunk as a fucking skunk, right? So we were walking out. I was celebrating, and I got on it was like a little stand with like a pole, like a flag pole. And I was just dancing, celebrating, going crazy, right? And then somebody came up to me and started talking shit. A man started talking shit to me. And I don't know what he was saying, get down from the fucking pole or calling me names and shit like that. And I was just super happy, right? And then I remember I got down. And then I was kind of like telling him to calm down or some shit like that, right? And then he just kept going and keep going. I was like, bro, calm down. He just kept coming and he pushed me or something like that. So that's when I pushed him back or whatever. We started getting in a shoving contest. And he ended up taking me down, which I then reversed. I swear to fucking God, dude. I swear I reversed his ass real fucking quick. He wasn't swinging on me or anything like that. A big ass crowd gathered around us, and they were trying to separate us and everything like that. Next thing you know, we're walking down the street. We're walking down the street to our cars. We go the same fucking direction. He's like, man, where are my sunglasses? Where are my Ray-Bans? Where are my Ray-Bans? Where are my Ray-Bans? He was screaming to everybody. Who took my Ray-Bans? They fell out of my pocket. And I was screaming, I took your fucking Ray-Bans, you bitch. I fucking took them. So he came up to me again. To my face.
You were looking for it the second time.
The second time I wanted all the smoke. The second time I did. He came up to my face. Royce grabbed him by the fucking neck, put him in a fucking headlock, and threw his ass to the ground. He's like, hey, chill the fuck out. Threw his ass to the ground. Next thing you know, another fucking big tussle right in front of the cops. And that's all I remember, really, dude.
I'm surprised you guys didn't get. I'll remember.
So it wasn't really a fight.
I remember
no punches were thrown. No fists were thrown.
Coming home because I was at my mom's house, and I came home, and you were sleeping in the bed, and I was like,
by the way, my knee was fucked up.
I was like, are you okay?
3 months after
you
that.
Got up, and you were like, my knee, and I'm like, well, what happened to your knee? And you were like, I don't want to tell you because it's so embarrassing.
It was really embarrassing.
Then like later that night, you finally told me like, you want to know what happened, and I was like, what is wrong with you getting in fights with people and blah blah blah.
See,
that was the last game that they had before they canceled the season, right? They
canceled the XFL. Then The Rock bought the XFL
because of coronavirus.
I should have worn my fucking Roughnecks hat. I've been wearing this fucking played out ass Rockets hat for like 3 past episodes. I got way more, but see, the fucking Rockets are doing good right now. Texans are fucking shit. Deshaun Watson wants out of Houston. Astros, we don't know how we're going to do yet because Correa left. No, so I'm sorry, Springer left.
Springer was,
Springer had that dinger.
Oh, my God. There's still a lot of them left, though.
Yeah, we'll see. Verlander's probably going to, he's probably not going to be back. We're going to, it's going to be a rough couple years for the Astros. I know that.
Yeah.
This past year was our fucking year to win, dude. To prove all the fucking haters, fuck you, eat a dick. We're going to win without cheating.
There's a lot of double headers and stuff going on, though. It's a lot of...
We still should have won, though.
I don't know. People don't think those double headers can take a toll on you, but that shit makes you tired.
Yeah.
Playing back-to-back. You remember when we played in that tournament? Playing back-to-back, bro?
Yeah, but...
That shit is tiring.
That's not the same. Plus, we're not trained athletes.
No, we're not
like
trained
that.
athletes, but at the same time, I mean, imagine how they feel. I mean, their bases are far more, far longer and more spread out than the ones that we were fucking running. I don't know. Takes more skill. I would be tired. That shit's tiring. But we'll be all right. We'll be all right.
Oh, yeah.
We'll be all right.
Man, dude, the cook-off was so fucking good last year, dude.
It was so good. We were
You
in
go
that
there,
little tent.
it's like all you can eat, pretty much. I mean, you go for a second plate if you want, but one plate will
We were
fill you
so
up.
full.
And then every time all you could drink, every time you go up to the bartender, you get 2 beers.
Gabe, no, you got 2 beers every time.
Everybody did that.
There.
Everybody was doing that.
Gabe's like, I got a Blue Moon. I got this.
Yeah, every time you go to the bar, you get 2 beers. So that'll last you. You got 2, and then I'll drink a little bit here, a little bit here. I wouldn't finish one and finish the other one.
So drunk,
you know
leaving
I mean?
that. Good. We rode the shuttle.
Rode the
We
shuttle.
did not drive home.
Park and
drunk. Yes.
We did drive home drunk from the park and ride.
I know you drove, but I wasn't drunk because I was nursing.
Yeah, but all I needed was that ride home, and that sobered me up. That shuttle.
You slept a little bit on the way.
Exactly.
Over there. Yeah.
Exactly.
That was fun.
Yeah.
We went with my parents, by the way.
Dude, I remember one time I was driving with it was me, Jeff, this dude named Kevin, this dude named Leo. We were all fucked up on the freeway, right? And I remember we all fell asleep at the same time. You know why? Because he was drifting to the fucking the wall on the freeway.
Yeah.
We were like already like all the way in the left lane, and he was drifting. He went all the way across to the right lane, and he was already about to hit the goddamn thing. He hit the fucking curb on the freeway. We're like, you know, this little median that each exit. Boom! We all like nobody said anything. We were all fucking dead ass asleep. Nobody said anything, you know, because if somebody was awake, they would have said, "Hey, dude, you're fucking, you know, you're drifting off into the curb, or you're drifting off into the, you know, to the exit or whatever the fuck." Hit that fucking thing, boom, boom. You know, your fucking car, his fucking truck goes up and everything like that. Everybody wakes up at the same time. What the fuck?
Wow.
You fell asleep? No, he tried to play it off.
Wow.
This guy tried to ram me off the fucking road. Shit like that.
Oh my God. That's so crazy. Something bad could have really happened. Cop could have. That's it.
Yeah, dude.
It was for all of you.
Yeah, we were all fucked up.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I think that the driver would have gotten in trouble. Right? Can the passenger get in trouble?
I think, well, it depends on if you guys had any drugs or anything on you.
I'm sure we did.
Were you all of age to be drinking?
No, I don't think so.
So, yeah, you would have
yeah.
all got in trouble.
Yeah, we were definitely not age. I was like 17.
Oh, my
18.
goodness.
17, 18.
17, 18. That's the example you're setting for your children.
I'm not setting an example because I'm not doing it now while they're here. Mm-hmm. They're never going to see this video.
They're never gonna. You never know, Gabby.
But we were on a bunch of shit, though. We were on more than one thing.
Oh, my God.
That's what I want to, you know. It wasn't just beer and weed.
That's horrible.
It was a concoction of different.
That's where you go wrong, mixing shit.
Well, that's where the party's at.
And beer or weed and alcohol is already enough. Like, you don't need to
Yeah.
take all kinds
Alcohol's
of other
enough, huh?
shit. Alcohol is enough, depending on the person. Some people they can drink and drink and drink and nothing
I say this all the
happens.
time. If I can fucking smoke weed, which I can't, if I could be able to smoke weed without getting drug tested or whatever, I would do that. And I don't think I'll be a drinker like I am now, because I haven't smoked in like 3 years, something like that. 2.5 years, 3 years, some shit like that. And I've been
About 3 years.
And I've been a little bougie Susie, if you know what I'm saying. I've been a little bit of a little.
I know we were talking about this the other night, and everybody's like, "Oh, you drink wine and you do this now," and like my mom and Gabe are always telling
There's
me
nothing
how
I don't drink.
I drink so much, and I'm like, guys, let's not forget that I haven't drank for almost 3 years.
I didn't realize that until you brought that up last
while
night.
I was 9 months pregnant.
Yeah.
And then I nursed for 22 months.
It's crazy because you didn't drink, so it's like you're making up for that time lost.
Yeah. Not to mention my son's fucking bad.
He's horrible.
He's so bad.
He's not bad. He's horrible.
He's so bad. We love him so much, but sheesh,
Oh, yeah.
you want to have a drink after an hour of taking care of him. You're like, is it
He's bad.
is it okay to have
We're
a
dealing
drink
with
right
him
now?
actually right now as we're doing the podcast.
He stresses everyone out. Little boys, man. Little fucking boys.
No, that little boy. It ain't
No,
just
I
little
think
boys.
little boys in general are just nowadays are just so, you know.
You think all of them are like that?
I think a lot of them are that way. I see other moms on Facebook because I have, a lot of other moms on Facebook and they share their stories
You'll have
and
a
their
mom
kids are
group,
the same.
right?
We have a mom group. We do. But there's other moms that I'm friends with on Facebook and they share their posts and I'm like, oh, it's not just my kid. My kid's not the only crazy one out there. So, yeah, little girls are a lot different than little boys. That's for sure.
Yeah, dude. Like, I thought whenever I had, my little girl, my first girl, my only girl right now that I know of.
Okay.
I thought that made me all the man. I thought that prepared me for anything. I'm like, oh man, if I can handle a girl, I can definitely handle a boy because I'm a boy. Fuck no, dude. These little boys, this little boy specifically,
they will test you, baby. They will test your patience,
bro. This motherfucker's hanging on chandeliers. He's climbing the walls. He's climbing the cabinets. He's climbing the tables. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't fucking bolted down, he's gonna pick it up and throw it.
We've got like knobs on the door, like baby proof the door knobs. My brother comes over today and he drops off my birthday gift and he's like, I can't even get out of the fucking door. Like, what's wrong with your door? Because we've got like this clasp on the doorknob. I'm like, bro,
I don't even want to tell the story.
We've got to do anything we can because this baby, he will find a fucking way.
He's like a baby genius too. He's like an evil genius. He's,
And then he'll like hit you, and then he'll say, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry," and it's like, okay, it's okay, it's okay.
He uses his cuteness to his advantage. I think he's full of shit.
He is full of shit. There's no doubt about it. Little kids, they know. I mean, they're the biggest, how do you say it whenever...
Fibbers, fakers?
No, someone
actors?
Can kind of like persuade you to do things that you know what I mean? Like,
you can
get out of things, weasel their way out of things. That's how little kids are.
Of course. He is definitely that. He is definitely the epitome of that.
He is. Speaking of people weaseling their way out of stuff, we've been watching the Ted Bundy tapes. I know we're really probably far behind. Everybody's probably already watched those.
Oh, yeah, about 2 years,
But,
we did watch the movie when it first came out. The movie
Zac Efron. Which, like you made a good point about it, they don't speak a lot about what they talk about on the
Bundy tapes.
Yeah. On the movie. The movie now, listening to the tapes, is not really what it should have been.
Right.
Yeah. This is a very smart man.
I think the tape should have came out.
He was a very smart man.
Well, the movie was a specific part of his life. It wasn't like a whole biopic. You know what I mean? It was like a specific section of those murders. Yeah. It wasn't like a whole thing. It was like when he was already about to get caught. You know what I mean?
He was one of those ones that could fucking weasel his way out of anything.
The thing that I didn't like about the movies, and it kind of left that up for speculation, it never showed him killing the women.
Never.
So it's like, does the movie...
Do they think that he's innocent?
Do they think he's innocent?
Yeah.
Because he denied to the end.
Yeah, he still denies it, I'm sure.
He's dead.
Well, but I mean, like, if he would be here, he would have denied it. He denied it to the end, like
he was like a doctor of psychology, right?
That's probably another reason why he was able to just weasel his way out of stuff.
Are we... I'm going to get... okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so one thing that everybody's talking about, I guess, on my feed, nobody's talking about it, was a show that you fell in love with, kind of. It's called Bridgerton. It's on Netflix. All the girls are like soaking their panties over it because of some guy super hot on there or whatever like that. Honestly,
it's
he's
not even
that hot.
about the guy.
Oh, okay, I don't know then what's the big deal about the show?
It's just
I watched the first episode. You told me to watch the first episode, right? And I was like, okay, the first episode better catch my attention because if not, then I'm not gonna fucking watch it because it looked like a girl show. And
what's a girl show?
And I was watching the show with you, right? And I was like looking at you like, okay, when is the show gonna catch my attention? When is it? And you're like, just keep watching. I was like, okay. And it got to like the last 5 minutes. I was like, well, it better leave me. It better leave me on a fucking big ass cliffhanger because I'm not impressed. And then the show fucking ended. The first episode ended. I'm like, really? This is what everybody's making a fucking 84 million people watch it in like the first hour or some shit like that. Some crazy record, which I don't give a shit how many people watch it. That doesn't make it better. I want to see what all the fuss is about. And maybe I need to watch 2 episodes, 3 episodes. I'll watch the whole fucking season. But I'll give you my honest opinion whether I like it or not after the whole season, okay?
Okay.
But what about the show do you like? Like, what attracts you about the show? What attracts you to the show?
The thing that I like the most about the show mainly is the scenery. I really enjoy. I really, really enjoy.
That to me,
Listen,
okay.
I enjoy the scenery a lot. Just to see all the colors and just how beautiful nature was back then and how royalty lived. And I mean, that, I guess maybe it's kind of like for a girl would say something like that. But I also like, I'm like a lot of girls talk. They like scandals. They like gossip. They like, that's what the show's about. Another thing that obviously the love story is nice. It's really pretty. But another thing that I like, it's kind of showing how women have evolved from being the way they were back then. From birth, you're like, oh, I have a daughter. I have to raise her to just be beautiful and teach her all these things. So that way, whenever she becomes of age, I can find her a husband, whether she loves him or not. And we're going to marry her to this family. So that way we can all be set for life. And that's just pretty much the way that that's the way that it was back then, because that's just the way that it was. And so I just think that now as women, we've evolved so much. For us to, we have a woman vice president.
Because we let you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But no,
we have a woman vice president now. So it's just it's just crazy how much we've evolved.
So like, I guess if I was a woman, I could relate to it more. Yeah, I might like it a little bit. I might be more drawn to it. But right now, like I like love stories, I like movies that catch The Notebook.
Oh, that's the only Notebook.
Titanic. There's other fucking love stories out there. The one with Jennifer Lopez and The Wedding Planner, some shit like that.
Oh my god, those are so cheesy though.
All of those? The Notebook and Titanic?
No, Notebook is good.
Pearl Harbor?
Titanic
Remember
is
she was in love with both of those fucking dudes at the same time?
No, she thought one of them was dead, and then the best friend took care of
her. Right. Okay, but I'm just saying.
Come on.
But I've watched my fair share, which I like them.
Yeah, but these are movies based off of true events besides The Notebook. Like Titanic was based off of true events, and so was Pearl Harbor. So I mean that's not technically.
I don't know. I'm not gonna I'm gonna give it another try.
We'll watch a second episode tonight.
Right. We'll watch another episode. I'm not sure about tonight, but we'll watch another episode.
No, we will watch tonight. There's a lot of shows that I watch that I don't want to watch, but I watch them.
I couldn't wait to get back in bed and watch The Night Stalker. The Night Stalker was, man, dude, those fucking stories, the detectives, how they have like little reenactments of the scenes. Dude, that fucking show.
The story was just crazy.
It was amazing, right? It was just a great show.
It wasn't amazing. It was interesting because, I think
it was amazing.
Let's think about it. It wasn't amazing that this guy was killing all these random people.
No, I'm saying the way they put it together.
Yeah.
Because they could tell that story and it'd be shit.
Yeah.
Because the Ted Bundy tapes, I'm not that impressed with the way they put it together. It's kind of a snooze fest. But The Night Stalker, the way they pieced it, the way they edited everything together.
Well, it has a lot to
and they
do,
had the music and all that bullshit. You know what I mean? They had everything to come together.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're into this whole, your podcast or murder mystery and shit like that, right?
Yes.
So like you know more about these murder cases than I do.
Yeah.
And I knew a little bit about Richard Ramirez, but I didn't know the whole story about when he started like killing people and how he was raised and how he died and all that shit like that. I didn't know anything like that.
Yeah.
So for it to be put so well placed, and like I just thought it was a really great show. I wish all those murder shows could be that good.
Okay, so God bless you. God bless you.
Excuse me.
I don't want people to think that I'm like for murder, because I'm definitely not for murder.
Right.
But
they make for a good podcast.
The thing is,
a good show.
He had a very bad childhood, and I that's one thing that I kind of was looking forward to them speaking about in the documentary. But they never talked about his childhood. They never talked about how he was mistreated and how he was beaten and how he had a head injury, and so many things was wrong with him. And if he would have got the right help, so many people would have lived. But us as a system, per usual, we failed our people.
Back then, the 80s, they really didn't know too much about mental health and mental illness and stuff like that.
They just dismissed it. They dismissed it. I mean, they did. They dismissed it a lot. I mean, they knew. They just kind of turned the other cheek. And those, I don't know. I feel bad for those people, because it's like, what the fuck do you expect? I mean, they're children and they get treated this way and they get beaten and they just, some of them get molested, and it's like, what do you expect for them to just grow up and just love everyone and just want to just be kind to everyone when all they've known their whole life is just hate? And so there's a part at the end of the documentary, spoiler alert for those of you that haven't watched it, spoiler alert, where he says that he talks about his family to him, and he gets very anxious and he's like getting angry, and he just can't really compose himself. And I think that he had a lot of anger going on in his life because of his childhood, and that's probably why he didn't have a code. He didn't stick to a code. It was like whoever was available, whoever was vulnerable, that's who he was going to take advantage of. And that's kind of the way he lived. They took advantage of him as a child, and he was vulnerable as a child. And I'm not saying that what he did was okay, because it's definitely not okay, but I'm just saying that these people are sick and they need help, and we don't give them the help. This is the result. So
check out Night Stalker on Netflix. That's a good. All right. Thank you so much for doing this with me. I appreciate it. It's always super fun with you.
It's always so fun. I know, especially when we're drinking. Mm-hmm. Well, it's always fun. We always talk about everything. So.
All right, guys. I'll see you guys next week. Peace and love to everybody. Hope you have a good fucking weekend. My picks, like I said, this weekend.
Tom Brady.
She's going Tom Brady. I'm going Patrick Mahomes.
We'll be back on Monday. Tom Brady.
I don't know about Monday, but also the UFC fight. Alistair Overeem and Volkov. Pretty good fight card.
Wolverine.
I mean, it gives. I mean, not the greatest fight card in the world, but
bad fight card. We didn't even talk about Conor and his bad fight.
We'll talk about it next time, if there is a next fight. Peace out. Peace. Holla.